In this video, I'm going to showcase the Entity Browser, where all the standard and imported objects in Playtest Parlor live. You can access it through pressing the plus button in the top UI menu. This will open up the Entity Browser on the left hand side of the screen. You'll see there are 3 tabs: All Pieces, Standard and Imported. All pieces show both standard and imported catalog entities. The standard will show only the ones built in that ship with Playtest Parlor, and imported will show only the pieces you have imported into this game. Next to those tabs, you also have a search bar, which allows you to search for a specific item that you need to import. Now let's return to all pieces and start showcasing all the entities. Starting off with cards and tiles, there are 3 types. You have standard, which is a 52 card deck, blanks, which is a blank deck of cards which you can use for marking up, and sleeves, which are transparent sleeves for layering tiles. Next we have the 5 types of tokens: blocks, discs, pyramids, pawns and rings. Moving on, you have dice. This contains a spinner, coins, and D4 to D20 dice. Moving on to utility pieces, we have bags, token bowls, counters, timers, and buttons. Bags allow you to place objects inside, and it also supports random in, random out, as well as sequences. Token bowls allow you to drop a token into it to create an infinite bag to allow you to dispense multiple copies of it. Counters allow you to count things in the game with a +1, -1, +10, and -10. Timers have a countdown with a start, pause, and stop button, and buttons are clickable triggers for sequences. Now I moved over to a new section to show off spaces. There are 4 types of spaces: rectangle, orb, hexagonal, and point. Spaces allow placement control. So when you draw a card from this deck of cards, and I place it in one of these sections, you can see it'll snap directly into that shape center. Let's move down and let's move into space grids. We have square and hex grids. When you click one, it'll give you these options. You can change the shape from square grid to hex grid. You can create as a square shape or a point space, the diameters, and then your H gap and V gap in your rows and columns. And when we click create, it will create it into that green highlighted space that was on our table. And the way these snap is they have an individual square space, as you can see with this token being highlighted to snap to that space, or a specific range within the grid for a card to snap into. Grids can also be moved as singular squares or as a total collective by holding down shift click and dragging the entire grid to move it. Now to finish off, we have annotations. We have box, orb, triangle, hex, arrow, text, and freehand. The 5 shapes are strictly visual annotations, whereas text allows you to edit the text to be whatever you want, and freehand allows you to draw on the table as you see fit. So I can draw directly on the table, just like this squiggly line, and once I'm done, I can right click and click edit annotation, and this will allow me to edit the appearance, the color, the size, and the orientation. And I can also do this to shapes as well by right clicking on them and changing the specific settings that I need. And finally, when you have the entities panel open and you've imported a piece like this tile stack of chessboards I've made, I can import it directly into the game by dragging it out or clicking on it. Now if you have more than one piece like I have here, and you want to import it all to the table, you scroll all the way down to the bottom of all pieces or imported and click add one of every imported piece button. This will import all your imported pieces that you have into Playtest Parlor. And if you have any new pieces you want to import, click import new pieces, and that'll send you to the back end of the imported pieces tab. We've done a video on this before, I'll link it at the end of this video. And that's the entire overview of the Entity Browser and all the pieces involved. If you're looking for more tutorials, check out our YouTube page or the document section on Playtest Parlor. But for now, I'm Kenny, signing out.